Michael Jackson died in a staggering amount of debt, with his abandoned Neverland Ranch serving as a haunting reminder of his extravagant pop star past. The King of Pop moved out of the infamous estate 4 years before his death in 2009 and vowed never to set foot in the place again after being cleared of child molestation charges. On leaving his fantasy land behind, Jackson downsized to a rented mansion in the Holmby Hills area of Los Angeles, where he spent his final days before dying from an overdose of surgical anesthetic propofol. It was during the star's wrongful death trial that his precarious finances were laid bare by experts. The news had been surprising for fans, given that Jackson had been in showbiz since the age of 6 and at the top of his game for decades after. As well as countless sellout world tours and lucrative endorsement deals, Jackson was also the owner of a multi-million-pound music catalogue that included his own work and that of artists such as the Beatles, but incredibly, the wealth he was bringing in with royalties was said to have been nothing compared to the incredible amount of debt he was simultaneously racking up. A forensic accountant asked to speak at the 2013 trial, told how Jacko blew his fortune on gifts, travel, art, zoo animals, jewelry and furniture, as well as making huge donations to numerous charities. William R. Ackerman described Jackson as being in a precarious financial position as he spoke to the Los Angeles courtroom about the singer's money woes in defense of I Live in the wrongful death trial. While MJ was renowned for splashing the cash on material goods, Ackerman said that by far Jackson's biggest and most consistent expenditure when he was alive was the interest he paid on his debt. The LA Times reported that Jackson was handing over $30 million in annual payments on his debt when he died in 2009. Ackerman said that as far back as 1993, Jackson owed $30 million, which grew to $140 million by 1998. When he died in 2009, Jackson was somewhere between $400 million to $500 million in debt, Ackerman told the court. He was tapped out, the accountant added. Ackerman also revealed that Jackson received no loans after 2007 and was 3 or 4 months behind payments of his San Fernando Valley home where his mother lived at the time of his death. During the trial, the CPA also revealed that Jackson's tours in the 1990s had not been great money spinners. They explained Jackson broke even on his Dangerous tour in 1992 but lost $11.2 million during his HI Story tour in 1997. One of the biggest drains on Jackson's finances was his beloved Neverland Ranch, which turned out to be a huge money pit. The hitmaker was paying out huge amounts for the maintenance of the zoo and the train that traveled round the mini-theme park. His staff payments alone were said to have topped $2.5 million a year. On top of his sprawling Californian home, the King of Pop also splashed out on a $9.5 million mansion in Las Vegas, that was nicknamed the Thriller Villa. Jacko's Sin City property came complete with 7 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, a guest house, bell tower, and a medieval chapel that could entertain more than 70 people, which was decorated with a hand-painted ceiling. Michael also had an expansive art collection that was estimated to be worth around $90 million and included pieces from French painters Paul Pascal and Mauricio Trillo. He also loved treating himself to new motors, with his custom-made Rolls-Royce Seraph limousine being one of his most prized possessions. Jackson also splurged on a 1990 Rolls-Royce Silver Spur 2 and white 1998 Lincoln Town Car, both customized to meet his exact tastes. He was also known to indulge in some very costly retail therapy. Insiders close to the star said on occasion he would pick up a catalog and order everything in it. While his infamous shopping trips could see him racking up thousands of pounds worth of purchases within minutes. In 2008 the star stopped by at London department store Harrods where Hess alleged to have spent £100,000 in 15 minutes. Speaking in 2008, his former attorney Brian Oxman said, "He lives a pretty simple lifestyle these days. The extravagances are in the past and no one has really seen him because he is very low-key. But he is happy and doing well."